In 1985, my father and I started our customer list, our list of customers and leads, because my father had written pretty much the first book in the country on marketing for discounted mortgages. I'm a third generation real estate investor, and little did we know that when people started to get our book and get on our list back in the 1980s, way before the internet, way before AI could help us, we were actually building a relationship list. What we found was when somebody bought our book, they oftentimes would say, "Hey, this is good. What else have you got?" And we're like, "Oh my gosh, not expecting that." So we created another book, all things that we wrote and marketed and distributed on our own. This is before Amazon, of course, and all those kinds of things. So being solopreneurs and a team, my dad and myself, we then started creating a newsletter that we would send out snail mail at best once a month. At best. Again, this was just a side hustle, if you will. But when people started asking, "Hey, what else have you got?" we realized that we needed to come up with more things to share, solution-based, that would help this list in this particular niche. So this is a big takeaway because it really doesn't matter the niche as long as we are uncovering a need, a solution that people are looking for. So there's demand. And then if we start to reverse engineer it a little bit, where we can find niches with people that are paying money to find the solution for the outcome that they're looking for, then we can get in front of buyer demand. But back to what we were discovering back in the 1980s. We were actually uncovering the business model that is relationship marketing. And everybody that would become a lead and would become a buyer, we were starting to create a relationship with them, not necessarily thinking of it like that. We were really sending out a newsletter that gave valuable content in the niche that we were in, of course, real estate, and then letting these people know that, we brought the goods when it came to that, and we would share with them steps they could take to get the outcome they wanted. And then, of course, we would offer some of our books and products so that they could take that natural next congruent step to get towards the outcome and the solution that they wanted. So that started the ball rolling. What we realized was the people on our list saw the small inventory at that point that we had, so we needed to start reaching out to other people inside of this niche that had similar products that we could drop ship on a 50-50 split that then would serve our list. So we could instantly have more things to offer people that were getting our newsletter and getting that first book from us. So they saw there's more behind this that can help them. So that started our relationship building business. And then in 1999, we morphed that online to an email business. And of course, affiliate marketing then was in its infancy, but we'd already been doing it offline with drop shipping and other people within our niche that had things we could offer and split the profits there. So we started to not only create our own affiliate offer for other people because we had a lot of products at that point, but also looking for other people's affiliate offers to be able to offer our list of people. So one big takeaway is if you're just starting an email list, you don't have to have a lot of products. You can have a lot of affiliate offers that naturally help the person who's the lead take the journey to become a customer, ultimately with the outcome in mind that they want. And oftentimes there's different things that you can be supplying them for the next step to take and the next step and so on. So the relationship can grow. You can prove that you can help them by actually helping them first, which is how we build the foundation of any business model. And the wonderful thing about email is that we can automate it. So we can put together what is email 1, what is email 2, what is email 3, and when does it go out? And we can craft an experience for our email opt-in, that person that we're building that relationship with, one by one person at a time, so that once they get into our email system, our email income that is potentially automated, that email business, well, then they go through this journey that's just the natural, congruent step after step that's going to help them. So one of the nice things with AI is it will help us do that. So in 1999, we started our email list. Some people have been on our list as many as 20 years. I had a very simple email software that I was using until about 2024, when that software stopped working. They just no longer had it on the market. And that then was a huge tech twist for me, because I'm not a tech type of person. Tech does not come easily to me. In fact, it's always been a mental barrier, and it's affected my confidence as well. So about in 2024 is when this happened, give or take. So I had to do some serious repositioning and relearning at a later stage in life, because I'm 62 as I'm making this video. Don't let the hair dye fool you. It's only fooling me. Anyway, what I needed to learn was tech. But thankfully, AI came along about the same time, and I could start to use AI to then bridge the gap of the tech that I was always overwhelmed by. And now, when we just understand that all we have to do is, again, with AI's help, understand where there is a niche out there with people that are looking for a solution to their pain, their challenge, their overwhelm, whatever, and they may have been in this scenario for a long time. What kind of demand is out there for the solution for that, and ultimately the outcome? And one step further, who's actually buying things to help with that solution? So when we can get in front of that demand, we have the chance to create an email income business, a side hustle that can be automated, an online business. So if you're playing catch up as well, it starts with what we can give them. A lead magnet, that is the first step into your email world and the first step towards the outcome that they want, so we can start that relationship marketing. So I will be sharing more ways to be able to use AI to bridge the tech gap that I have to do, because of my own limitations at a later stage of my life, as I'm catching up, as I'm recreating myself, my business, my brand, so that you can see the things that I'm doing, in hopes that it can help you first see how simple it can be from the standpoint of finding what AI can do for us, and then understanding what we're asking of it. So it's the overall understanding that can be then simple, and then we can start to plug different things in. A lead magnet, an opt-in page for that lead magnet with the right copy, thank you page copy that then works on the back end next step call to action, the follow-up emails, and how to automate out all that. I'll be sharing more with you on that, but if you've got a business that you've got some leaks with your leads, this can help. If you're looking for a side hustle that can be automated online in conjunction with whatever you're already doing in your busy life, an email business can definitely help you as well. An email list. And all we're doing is being a good person, helping somebody so that they can find the solution to the outcome that they're looking for. What could be better? That is a life well lived. And when we wrap a business model around that, look out. That then gives us purpose and legacy, and it definitely helps us to understand what we can be doing right now in this stage of our life to make a big impact. And then with the solutions we're sharing with people, it can be monetizable as well, and it can be automated as a side income. What could be better? So I'm Mark Walters. I have the company financefriendly.com, and going forward, I'm just going to share with you the things that I'm learning, because I'm learning tech as well with AI, so I can plug in different things and different ways to generate email income potentially. All right. So thanks for watching this, and I am going to be sharing more with you in the next video. So when you see it, definitely take advantage of it, and I'll share more with you there.